Hello again, everyone. The UND women are off to a great non-conference start, coming into 2015 with an 8-4 record. Tonight, they opened up Big Sky play against a pretty big rival for them in Montana State. They are amped up. They got swept by the Bobcats last year, maybe using that for extra motivation. Under 10 seconds left in the first, Megan Lauk finds Emily Evers' bucket and the foul. She's back from injury, but you wouldn't know it. UND goes into half 42-33. On to the second after a UND turnover. Jasmine Holmes pops up, makes it 35-42. Coach Brewster not too happy with that one. UND up 8 with 18 to go in the second. Evers to Leah Zabla, takes it in herself. UND up 10. This is what Evers brings right here, that board strength. This is the first attempt, but makes the second one. UND up 47-37. They go on to win their first Big Sky matchup 82-74. Megan Lauk led UND with 22 points. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. The Grand Forks Central girls basketball team has started out the season at 2-3, dropping a close game last night to West Fargo by 8. In that game, one player had 17 points, despite the fact that she's in a whole new position on the court. But it's not just her basketball numbers that make her stand out. Our Hometown Star Series continues tonight with Stephanie McWilliams of Grand Forks Central High School. Men's basketball team headed west today to face Montana State. The men have had some struggles on the road, but it's a new year. Second half, UND big man Carson Shanks back in the lineup, puts UND up 39-33. 2 to go, Dustin Hobart wide open in the corner, hits the triple. UND's lead is now 8. Quentin Hooker, he was on fire today. 4 assists, 16 points. This assist to Shanks again. The men get their second road win and will face Montana on Saturday. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. After the traditional dinner for a lot of families, it's time for another tradition, football. The Lions have been playing on Thanksgiving since 1934. That's a little history for you. And Matt Stafford, the last 2 holiday outings, has come up big. Jay Cutler trying to right the ship for the Bears this season. Quick slant to Alshon Jeffrey, breaks 2 tackles. Bears up 7-0 early. Calvin Johnson, he's been relatively dormant for the Lions the last 3 games. Not today. They do not call this guy Megatron for nothing. Check out that wingspan, folks. Puts the Lions within 3 at 14-10. Calvin's crew would run away with this one at this point. Second quarter, just 24 seconds to go. They're up 24-14 at the half, and the defense only would give up 3 in the second. They win 34-17. Calvin Johnson hit 10,000 career yards receiving today, the fastest player to do so in NFL history. Other NFL action today, Eagles and Cowboys fighting for first in the NFC East. They're both at 8-3. That score is 33-10 at the time in the fourth. We'll show you all the highlights at 10. In the NHL, the Winnipeg Jets are looking to see some fireworks on their home ice against the Islanders. Islanders already up 2-0 in the second. Andrew Ladd jams in the goal. He's got 13 on the season, and the Jets are within 1. Later in the second, Franz Nielsen gets the puck off the breakaway and scores for the Islanders, retaking their 2-goal lead. And then here the Jets are on the power play. Start of the third, Andrew Ladd again puts it in and keeps the Jets in the game 3-2. And this one deserves a second look. Perreault with a great move to get the separation. Ladd brings it home. The Jets had the momentum, but later in the third, Ryan Strom with the wraparound passes it off to Lee, off the post and in. Islanders get the win 5-2 and get their 25th win. Moving on to the NFL, Teddy Bridgewater said his team is playing for each other at this point this week against the Bears. And early in the third, he finds Adam Thielen, who was on the practice squad last year. That may change now. The Detroit Lakes native, his first offensive TD on the season, passes it to his fiance in the stands. Good move there, Thielen. Cutler and the Bears driving in the fourth. Fourth and a lot here. Pass complete to Bennett, but he just can't reach that first down marker. Thielen's touchdown is the only one of the game and takes the Vikings into the offseason on a high note.
It's just one of those things where I'm trying to...
Hi again, everyone. For both the men's and women's hockey teams of UND, it's the winter break, a time to relax, to heal, and to refocus for the second half of a tough schedule for both teams. But it's not a break for everyone. On the women's side, defenseman Grayson Hershey is in Minnesota getting ready to train with the U.S. women's national team. It's an invite that's hard to come by in the hockey world. And for the sophomore, she was one of only 14 defensemen asked to make the trip. It's no secret the Vikings have struggled the last 2 weeks. Sunday's game against Miami ended in a block punt, really the icing on the cake, and obviously they're no longer in the playoff picture. But with their final home game on Sunday coming against the Bears, Teddy Bridgewater, he's hoping to end the season on a good note.